Welcome, beautiful goddesses, beautiful queens. It's so lovely to have you here with me live today on this warm, sunny day in England. Nice. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'll just give you a few more minutes to drop on to see if anyone else drops on. And also, if you want to, I'd love to know where you are in the world watching this from. That would be really lovely if you want to type that in the chat, but if you don't, that's cool too. And can you just also let me know that you can hear me, because I got my little earbuds in today. So yeah, if you could just let me know in the chat that you can hear me, that would be amazing as well. And I'll just give it a couple more minutes to see if anyone else joins us live. Oh, brilliant. Thank you. Thank you very much. That's wonderful. Okay. So the Maldives. Oh, wow. That's amazing. I don't think I've ever had anyone from the Maldives before on live with me. So that's very special. Thank you. Thanks for sharing that. I'm sure it's probably warmer there where you are than it is where I am in England. Okay, my lovelies. Well, oh, thank you. I see someone else is trying to connect to their audio, so I'm just going to get started and hopefully they can join in a minute. Okay, so welcome, beautiful queens and goddesses. I'm so happy to have you here with me today. And today's healing is going to be on releasing the past so we can be in the present and create in the present. I'll explain a bit more about this in a minute. Create in the present from a place of love. Okay, so we are always creating. We're always creating with our thoughts and our energy. And yeah, it just never stops. It never stops. But what tends to happen is sometimes we have a past event which we tend to focus on with our ego mind. Our ego mind is very clever. And we tend to focus on this past event that makes us angry or frustrated or resentful or maybe even judgment because someone else has wronged us. Okay. And what that actually does is your focus on that past event takes away your amazing power, your amazing creation manifesting skills in the present, because you're so focused on the past. And then also, if it's an event or something that happened that did suck, or like you are annoyed about or resentful about, that means that in the present moment, you're not creating, because all we can do is create in the present moment. We can't create from the past is gone, can't create in the future's yet to come. All you've got is the present moment, or the holy instant, if you like. So all you've got is this moment, but if you're focusing on a past thing that someone else did, so it's like, not even relevant because it's their stuff, someone else did in the present moment, you're robbing yourself of the present moment and you're creating from a place of fear or resentment or anger. And so we basically have two choices. We have love and fear. That is it. So fear could be anger, resentment, judgment, all those juicy things. And love, it can be forgiveness, bliss, joy, what else? Peace, that was what I was looking for. Thank you. And so what we want to do is move into the present moment in a place of love, because that is the ultimate love for ourselves, basically. That means if we are creating what we want from a place of love, then that's loving on ourselves so hard. That's the most beautiful self-care and self-love that we can do. Because when we create in the present moment based on past or based on something we don't want to happen again, because we're feeling resentful or angry about it, that's when we miscreate in the future, right? Because energetically, you're on the same level because that's what your focus is on. And your focus is, you don't realize how powerful you are. You are super, super powerful. You can create anything you desire with thought and belief, right? Anything. Even the stuff that they say isn't possible, you can create, I promise you. But it's got to be a match frequency wise, right? And you can also think about frequency in terms of your emotions. So I don't know if you'll be able to feel it, but if I tune into, let me see, if I tune into anger, I feel my frequency go whoop and drop. Then if I tune into shame, which again comes under the fear umbrella, and shame is stored in your sexual organs, like that feels really dense and heavy. Whereas if I float up to love, like I can feel my like energy, I can feel like an elevation, love, bliss, peace, like I can control my frequency, if you like. And that's what you're constantly admitting. And then if you want to bring the law of attraction into it, that's based on what you're focused on and an energy match. So if you're focused on the past, something that was rubbish that happened in the past and you're still annoyed about, and you haven't been able to let it go, then you're going to be creating more of that if that's what you're focused on. It's quite simple. So what I want to do today is I want to help you to release whatever that was in the past, whatever that little annoyance or frustration might be. And then also forgive yourself, right? We're human. We're born with these ego minds, like, and they're very slippery and powerful. So like, just forgive yourself, right? Like if you've miscreated something, forgive yourself, go again. Like that's what life is about. Playing, that's the key. Playing and not taking life too seriously. Playing in the field of infinite possibilities and making mistakes or failing. And some of the biggest fails in my life have actually been the biggest lessons, which have actually then turned out to be the biggest blessings. Didn't feel like that at the time. So okay, so for those of you that don't know me, hi, I'm Lucy Brand. I help you to straighten your crown, claim your throne, and activate your BQE, also known as Big Queen Energy, and basically help you manifest whatever it is you would like in your life. And for those of you that haven't been in this space before, this is a safe space for us women to come together, judgment-free. And if you are feeling tired, or if you're feeling, knackered or a bit like depleted, then just stay in the room and nourish yourself and fill your cup up. This is about you. I'm just the guide. You can do what I do, or you can just simply be. You are such an intuitive, amazing goddess. You know what you need in this moment. And if that is just to sit and absorb the healing and be present and sleep, then do that. Really, do that. No judgment here. And although I'm recording this, they will only see my face. They will not see anyone else's. And I will not read out your names in the chat if you do feel confident in sharing anything. I do ask you to take responsibility for yourself, because this is your healing experience and I'm just the guide. So if you do find that things can get a little bit intense, sometimes they can, breathe and just tap here on the collarbone so that you can allow the energy to move through you. And if the collarbone just here, this one is related to the lungs, and the lungs are about fear and contraction. So breathing and tapping here, and that's it. Just stay in the room. Okay. So now we're going to get into it. So I've mentioned this before. Yeah. Yeah, so the only other thing I'm going to mention is if you haven't been to one of my sessions, healings before, welcome, it's your first time. So what I do is a combination of tapping or emotional freedom technique, EFT. And what we do is we tap on different points on the body, and these are called meridian lines. So it's like acupuncture, but without the needles, and they correspond to different organs, okay? And so they release what we call trapped or like stored emotions that are stopping us from moving forward or creating from love in the present moment. And what we do is I also get you to repeat after me. And with that, what we do is I normally get out all the, I don't really like to use the word negative, but I haven't got another word for you right now, but all the heavy, dense, negative stuff first. And so that's when sometimes it can get a bit intense. And then what we do is once we've released all that, we fill in with what we do want. We fill in with all the juicy, good stuff. Because the universe abhors a vacuum. So we like to create space. And then I finish with a meditation. And today we are going to be working with the beautiful sun goddess, Celtic sun goddess, mainly from Ireland, called Áine. And she's the goddess of love and light and is known as the fairy queen. And if you know me, you know I love fairies. And so, yes, if you can stay for the meditation as well, because that just helps reinforce things. And I probably will speak a little bit of light language as well. So light language is what I channel, which is a higher form of healing, because it doesn't come out in words, it comes out in frequency. Okay, that's everything. Oh, hang on a sec. I'm just gonna my chat. Okay, perfect. Right, okay, so let's begin. So what I would love for you to do is think about, at the moment, think about, is there something in your life at the moment that you're focused on which isn't very helpful? So is there something like maybe your work colleagues narked you, or like someone's annoyed you, or you feel a bit of resentment, or you keep judging someone for something, or like any of that kind of thing? If you can bring it to your mind, you don't have to let me know in detail what it is. You can just literally say yes or no when you've got something. But yeah, just something like that you keep focusing on from the past, that is, yeah, that maybe makes you feel a bit resentful. And it's okay, like we all do it, so it's fine. There's no judgment here. It just is. It's something that we do as humans. So I shall give you a minute. And I'm going to just presume everyone's got something. Okay. So what we're going to do is today I'm actually just going to start jumping straight in on the first, on the top of the head. We're going to start tapping on here. If you can speak the words out loud, it's even more powerful because there's transformation and healing that happens in that way as well, especially for us women because we've been silenced for a very long time. Okay, and just repeat after me. Oh, I feel really annoyed about what happened. And I keep focusing on it. And that is even more annoying because I just can't seem to let it go. And I know it's not good for me. I know it's not helping me. This constant focus on this thing in my past, which evokes emotions of, what negative emotions does it invoke? But I can't seem to shift my focus. It's like I'm obsessed with it. And that event or that person, gets to live rent-free in my head right now. And it's so annoying. I can't seem to move past it. I can't seem to let it go. And to be honest, I'm fed up of thinking about it. I've got so many more amazing things to focus my incredible energy on and attention. and creative power. But you know what? I'm going to start with forgiveness. I'm going to forgive myself for focusing on this. I'm going to forgive myself for feeling whatever. And I'm going to forgive myself for keeping focused on it. Even though it doesn't make me feel good. It really doesn't make me feel good when I think about, but that seems to be where my mind's going at the moment. And so I choose to forgive myself for it. And I choose to acknowledge this. I choose to acknowledge that I'm struggling to let this go. And I'm choosing to acknowledge that I feel what? Anger, resentment, annoyed towards this event or person. And I'm going to allow it to come to the surface. I'm going to choose, with my own powerful free will, to bring it to the surface. I'm going to choose to stop ignoring it and trying to stuff it down, trying to pretend it didn't happen. I'm going to acknowledge it and all the emotions which come with it. And I'm going to choose to release it. I'm going to choose to let it go for my own peace of mind. It's got nothing to do with the other person or the event. It's about me powerfully choosing to let this go, to clear out any anger, frustration, resentment about on all levels of consciousness. My brilliant, smart, beautiful mind, my amazing, gorgeous, beautiful physical body, including my nervous system and my heart and my liver. I used to store anger. And my emotional body and my energetic body. I'm choosing to clear out all these trapped emotions and these loop thoughts which are focused on the past. I am worth so much more than that. Oh my gosh, sometimes I forget how truly amazing and powerful I am. And sometimes my ego mind is so tricksy. It gets me to focus on this stuff that's happened. I can't change the past. It's been and gone. But what I can do to empower my beautiful queen self is shift my focus, which I'm choosing to do right now. I'm choosing to shift my focus to love, to loving myself so hard in this moment, which is all I have, to create something that I would love. What is it that I would love to create? From a space of joy, from a space of me being whole, perfect, healed, complete, and abundant. If I choose to align all my thoughts and my energy, which could be emotions, to love, to the feeling of me and the thought of me being whole, perfect, complete, healed, and abundant, which is the truth. As the Queen Goddess I am, I'm choosing to remember that right now. What is it that I desire from my heart? What is it that I desire in this moment right now, focused on me and my joy, my love, not the past? What is it I would love to call in? And I am giving myself permission now. I am giving myself permission to let go of the past. I am giving myself permission to focus on my dreams and desires. And I'm choosing to focus on them with love. I am choosing to choose love for myself in every moment, and to create from this space, remembering that I get to play in the infinite field of possibility. And that is the realm of miracles. And I am entitled and deserve miracles. Oh, sometimes that word entitled makes me feel a bit uncomfortable. But I deserve miracles because of me, because of who I am. But my miracle mind needs to be in the realm of love and forgiveness. Miracles, creations and manifestations of what I desire, miracles. They are not found in logic and reason. They are not found in my brain, in my smart, brilliant mind and ego. They are a result of shifting my consciousness, shifting my thoughts to love, belief, and a world of infinite possibilities. That's where I'm choosing to play right now, because I'm choosing myself. I'm choosing to focus on myself. I'm choosing to make myself, my dreams, my desires a priority. And I'm choosing to I'm choosing that fulfilling them will be my priority too. Because I am so worthy and deserving of that. I am so worthy and deserving of manifesting the miracles that I desire. But I'm choosing to change and shift my frequency right now. I am choosing to empower myself with my free will and not focus on the past. I'm choosing to focus on the present. I'm choosing to focus on creating in the present from love. I'm choosing to forget and forgive the past. Forgiveness is another form of letting go of the past. And it doesn't serve the other. It doesn't condone the other. It actually sets me free. And I choose to be free of my past. Because all I have is the present moment. And all those miracles waiting in the wings for just me, my miracles, that I am worthy and deserving of, I've got to acknowledge them. I've got to think about them. I've got to get myself on the same frequency as them. And that starts with letting go of the past, releasing any past hurts, and choosing myself by choosing forgiveness and undoing any beliefs, any conditioning, any patterns which are not serving me. Anything that is not supporting me in my highest good and creating miracles and returning to my natural state of love, abundance, wholeness, and completeness, I choose to let it go. Because, oh my gosh, am I worth so much more than all that rubbish? I am a queen, worthy and deserving of all I desire, and infinitely capable of creating all that I desire here on earth, in this timeline, and any other timelines I choose, as I deeply and completely choose to love, honor, value, accept, and forgive myself. I choose to let the past go. I choose to honor my divine self in the present by choosing miracles for myself, which will then ripple out into the world. Okay, take a deep breath in. Ooh. And let it go. And then if you're in a position to, then close your eyes and get really comfy and take a deep breath in. Oh, and hold it in and let it go. What I would love for you to do is imagine that you are floating in the cosmos and you are orbiting the sun, the beautiful sun, and its warmth. And as you are orbiting the sun and floating there, you notice that it starts to quicken and you start to get sucked into the middle of the sun. And as this happens, any past resentments, any past judgments, any past annoyances or anger or situations from people just starts to burn up as you get pulled into the center of the sun. And it feels really exciting because you feel that freedom, you feel that liberty, you feel yourself letting go as it burns up all these past experiences, all these past worries or fears or anxieties just being burned up, so that you know, as you are shooting now into the center of the earth, that you're feeling lighter and lighter and lighter, and you're gaining speed, and then you're in the center of the earth, and you're in this beautiful forest. Oh, it's so peaceful here and lush green. And as you float beneath the canopies of the luscious, rich trees, abundant trees, you notice as if little lights, these little lights, and they feel so giggly and giddy and fun and joyous. And you notice yourself that you feel lighter. You notice that it's almost an ethereal form of you, your spirit form, if you like, a different form without the weightness, the heaviness of your beautiful physical body. But it is you, but there's a lightness and there's a knowingness that you are whole, complete, and of love, for love, born of love, and that you are abundant, and you tap into this abundance of creation, this abundance of love, this interconnectedness of the forest. You feel it breathing. You feel that connection. You feel that spark of like a seed, a sapling starting to grow. That energy is starting to ignite within you. And you notice that this healing that's happening, this energy, this movement, this freedom from the past is just you in this present moment. And you're recognizing how powerful you are. And this energy goes up to your beautiful consciousness. And you notice in this moment that it is a divine consciousness, like it is a super consciousness. It is your true spirit, your true nature, your higher nature. And this is you. This is you without the human casing or the ego mind right now. And it feels amazing in this moment, in this holy instant, to be tapped into that, because this is your true nature. And as you glance around this beautiful, lush green forest, you realize you are not alone, and it's not the trees that you can hear whispering words of encouragement to you and love. And it's not the beautiful sun, and it's not the beautiful sky or the grass beneath your feet or the wind, the breeze like gently caressing your hair and your cheeks. You notice that there are fairies here, and you realize that this is a beautiful sacred wood, this beautiful sacred forest. And with that, this beautiful red mare comes up. She's gorgeous, and she comes leaping over to you, running over to you and nuzzles you. And you're remembered of play and fun and laughter and love. And then whoosh, she turns into the beautiful goddess Áine. And you recognize her as the Celtic Irish goddess with the beautiful fiery red hair that falls down her back and shoulders, and her bright green eyes that look like beautiful pools of moss. And she looks like nature itself, like creation itself. And as she looks at you, you feel that inner strength within you to overcome any present or past challenges. And you feel it raise up into your consciousness, into your mind, reminding you of how powerful you are and how connected you are to the goddess herself, to the divine, to the cosmos. You get to choose. You get to choose who you listen to. You get to choose who guides you. Is it love or is it fear? And we're just observing here. There is no judgment here. There is only love and what is. And with that, you notice that an angel comes in as well. And this is your personal angel. Whoever is your personal guide. They have come to speak to you too. Wow, you've got the Queen of the Fairies and an angel. And they are forever present, even when you're in your human form. And you all walk together and you feel the crackle of energy and creation and the restorative nature of nurturing your beautiful soul. You're in your soul's frequency now. And that is perfect, whole, abundant, and complete and healed, exactly as you are in your human form. We just forget. And as you walk, you just notice that the abundance is all around you that you can tap into. Whether it's you need an abundance of health or love or wealth or energy, whatever it might be, it's being offered to you here to take back to your earthly form. It's been offered by the trees, it's been offered by your angel, it's been offered by the goddess Áine. And you feel it and you receive it. Oh my gosh, you receive that love and abundance. And any part of you that was in fear or doubt just melts away, because that is not possible here. That lack is not possible here. It's all vision and truth, which is abundance and love for you and all. And it's from this space, this free space of love and abundance, where the angel and the goddess fairy and invite you and encourage you to dream and desire what is it that you would love from this space. What is it that you would love? And so it is. It is already done. And then the beautiful angel and goddess Anne turn to you and give you the most wonderful embrace. Oh, and it feels enriching and it feels nourishing. And it also feels exciting and alive, and that you can create a remembrance of you can create anything you desire. And with that, the angel and the fairy queen disappear, and you come back out of the sun. You're pulled back out of the sun, and any remaining fears or doubts are burnt up in the sun's rays as you come down into your beautiful body, down into the beautiful self that you are, remembering your true nature. And then keeping your eyes closed, just allow yourself to come back into your beautiful body. Notice the sofa or the chair or the bed that's supporting you and has been supporting you all this time. Come back into your beautiful body, but keep your eyes closed and maybe wiggle your toes and your hands, and take a big breath in your beautiful lungs, a sign of expansion, and let it go. Taking another big breath in, and when you feel ready, but only when you feel ready, open your eyes. Thank you so much for being with me today and joining me today. It was lovely to have you and be in your energy. If anyone wants to share any intuitive nudges that they had or any messages that they had, you're more than welcome to in the chat. Like I said, I won't read out your name, but if you just want to continue in the space that you're in, then please feel free to do that. This is your healing. I'm just the guide. I invite you to drink lots and lots of water after this, and allow yourself to settle and your energy, be kind to yourself, look after yourself, And yeah, if you've got any comments at all or any shares you'd like to share before I go. Okay. Thank you so much then for joining me live, and I hope to see you again soon. I'm going to be taking a little break. It will actually be 3 years in October that I've been doing these free healings every month. um, and I'm actually going through a bit of a transformation and change and rebirth myself. So I'm going to be pausing these for a little while until I'm guided to start them up again. But if you do want to, I haven't been recently, but I will be getting back to this. If you do want to hear more from me, then I do write a weekly love letter to my tribe, which is kind of similar stuff to this, with Hawaiian forgiveness prayers or mantras or activations to help you create what you'd love. So you're welcome to do that. Head to Lucy, Lucy hyphen brand, brand.com, and you can sign up there. Okay, much love. Enjoy the rest of your day, evening, wherever you are in the world. And I hope to see you soon. Bye for now.